Hey everybody, it's Great Pikmin 679 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Last time we pushed off the Imperial Army from invading, only so that Ferdinand can escape back safely thanks to Joe's mercenaries. Really not surprised by that. So in this episode we're going to be invading Imperial territory to try to reach the food sources, I guess. We are so struggling on food, and the thought of getting food actually decides to make me get food, so that might just be a thing I might do in between battles or something, who knows.
So
Someone said we're attacking the Empire's food source next, which means if we win, we're getting to our heart's content, right?
You sure?
Maybe if you're craving meat, but I don't think there's gonna be any meat around.
Oh
Man, but meat's my favorite! You know, I'd eat nothing but the stuff if I could. Spice up your food palette, I guess. Jesus Christ, dude. Big bad souls for folks can't stop talking about. But he lied to you when he made you a general, yeah? But that puts a corny in your pocket.
Yeah.
Funny thing about money, the more you have, the more you seem to find yourself spending.
I get you.
So you don't have a windy day fun either? Because we're not so different. Now, let's make sure we both get out of this mess in one piece so we can spend that coin, eh?
In all honesty,
I have always wanted to take on Count Berkeley's. No doubt you want the same chest, but could you leave it to me?
Let's
And
see.
these are yours. I actually wanted to avoid him. I didn't expect to hear that from you. You know he's the strongest man in the Empire, right? Isn't it me that's hard to get your blood pumping? Not many know. Though I do not have the right to express my opinion about the attack, I am still apprehensive about it. In the unlikely event that we lose, Gloucester territory will be the Empire's first target.
what would be
It's imperative we claim victory so that we do not needlessly drag more citizens into this war. You know, despite the fact that this war is doing plenty of that already.
Do you have a moment? Ah, that's right.
On the other side of the Great Bridge lies Guanda Field, the breadbasket of Fulton. Much of the Imperial Army's food supply probably comes with air.
In
So
short,
even if we were to seize control of it now, the Empire would lose no time in taking it back. Trust Claude, of course, but I prefer to avoid getting mired in a back and forth like that. House O'Daly no longer has any resources to contribute to the war effort. Which means I need to fight even harder to make up for that.
Absolutely.
That's the spirit. Don't stop until everyone in Fulton knows your name. I've got your back.
Oh.
I'm not trying to become famous, you know. I don't care who knows my name. something convenient lyric from Find a Flame or something, I don't know. I want to attack Berkeley's territory. Have they lost their minds? We're not going against Count Berkeley's directly, are we? In the face of his flames, we'll crumble like a poorly preserved manuscript. Ugh. Now I'm miserable. What I want to do is curl up and go to sleep.
That
We
can't
drove the
be.
Imperial Army out of our territory, so is it really necessary to keep fighting? Oh, and I mean, it certainly seems like it could be beneficial for us in the future.
How's that?
I just wonder if we had an opportunity to lay down our weapons. I'm sorry to bring it up.
Look who it is.
What are you doing out here?
Well, I'm
A lot of people still disagree with our plan to attack the Empire. I knew opinions would be split, but now I'm wondering if it's all right to move forward with it.
Let's see.
You put a lot of thought into this decision. You could be more confident in yourself. You're right. Nice. That makes me feel a lot better.
one step at a
It wouldn't
time.
do for me to be hesitant when I'm the one who's just attacking in the first place.
moment of your time. Greetings, friend.
Greetings, Commander! Nothing to report! I want to get even with the Imperial Army too, since they captured Garen Mark. But I'm not just defending this gate, and I intend to carry out my duty
I'd
forward.
really appreciate
Getting you to do events for me. And, you know, possibly have some battles here and there.
How goes it? Oh, hey.
The Empire started this war. I really wanted to catch them off guard and make them regret it. Plus, we might want to deal with mercenaries again.
Right on.
Yeah, I think that's a real possibility. I'm hoping we see them again too.
Uh-huh.
Huh. Any particular reason? I mean, I've got one of my own, I guess.
I'll do it.
Look, let's just try to get food in one piece. And now let's not look for the One Piece. Damn it! To absolutely no surprise, but that is here.
Oh, no.
Why am I suddenly a part of the Alliance Army? I'm not supposed to be here. You can't force me to fight. No way, no how. Same dialogue. I don't even want to bother reading for all that.
That reminds
If I
me.
recall, Count Berkeley's son was in the Black Eagle House back at the Academy. He was super energetic, but I can't remember his name for the life of me. What was it again? Wasn't it Caspar? I heard his dad was some kind of lord.
Oh, definitely.
Yes, that's it, Caspar. He was always big at fights. Just a disrespectful son of a famous mercenary general. So I almost said mercenary. I wonder if we have to face him like we did with Ferdinand.
You have a moment? Actually.
I've been tasked with guarding the Grey Bridge murder, so I won't be going with you to the Empire.
Jeez.
It's too bad, really. I wanted to give Count Burglars a swift kick in the pants. What a metaphor. I have to teleport into and game me to set foot in Leicester, even if you lose your battle.
Please.
So you can find knowing I have your back. Look after everyone for me, would you? The Imperial Army hasn't made any major boosts yet, but they're sure to notice what we're up to soon.
Well?
The question is whether they try to intercept us or fortify their defenses. What do you think? I mean, we are technically fighting from an area where they have access to the Alliance, so no doubt they'll probably want to... Best bet is they'll probably want to intercept just so they can have another chance of reaching back towards the Great Bridge. If Camp Burgess is as good as people say, then he'll try to intercept us.
Alright.
I agree, which means we'll be fighting on the plains. Alright, much more important than just Toronto Raphael. Okay. Let's do this.
That's a tasty looking roast you've got there, Claude. Where'd you get it?
Oh, hey, Raphael. I nabbed it from the base we took over the other day. No big deal. Plus, it's about to go bad, so there's no point in trying to ration it out to the troops. Meaning?
You're giving it to me. Oh, yeah!
This is a literally bold assumption.
Hold on there, big guy. Nobody can eat all of this alone. Not even you. I was actually thinking we could all feast on it together. Want to help me cook it?
You bet I do. Might mean my stomach goes a little emptier, but feasting with the whole team adds a spice like no other.
Well, at least you get the idea of just having a fun time with the feast with everybody you know and loves. At least Raphael gets the idea.
Just leave the rest to me. I'll kick this meat party off in style.
Hey, make sure you take it to the mess hall. Is he even listening to me? Wow, this looks incredible. Color me impressed, Raphael.
Well, you said it was about to go bad, right? I had to grill it up as quick as I could.
I mean, it wasn't going bad in a matter of minutes, but this is a huge help. Thanks. Weird. It felt like that was more than we could ever finish. But just mention food to the crew and it's gone in an instant.
Too bad, too. I was thinking I could split any leftovers we had with Maya and my grandpa.
Doesn't it take days to get here from where they are? It would definitely have started rotting by then. Besides, this isn't really the chapter in history you want an old man and a child going out for a stroll.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Still, I hope that day comes soon.
Huh?
A time when we can invite your grandfather and sister over for banquets whenever we want. A time when it's not so dangerous for them to travel. Not that any of that'll be possible so long as this war keeps dragging on.
That's it, Claude. That's it!
Whoa! What's all the yelling for?
This meal was amazing, yeah. But a little voice in the back of my mind kept saying something was missing.
And now I know what it is!
I am a little concerned.
Once the land's at peace again, we're gonna have a huge party with Maya and my grandpa and everyone!
Okay. I thought it was like, it might need a little bit more ingredients, but no, it's just...
After all, you can't savor a meal if you've got thoughts of war rolling around in your head.
Yeah, I think you're right. A banquet we can throw in peacetime is far better than one we have to put on hold due to the conflict.
Yeah, that's also fair and true.
But in order to make that dream a reality, we'll need to create a future where the wild animals share their game instead of fighting over it.
Game? As in game meat? You have more?
Sorry, just a metaphor for the eagles and lions, always at each other's throats.
Quite literally and figuratively in this case.
As for us deer, we're content with leaves. But where should we forage next?
That's an excellent question. Next question.
Hey, Lysithea, you have a minute? There's something I need to talk to you about.
Fine. You can have 1 minute. I might not look it, but I'm actually pretty busy here.
Don't I know it? I can't remember the last time I saw you take a break. Anyway, I'll keep it quick. It's about what happened in our last fight. Charging in headfirst like that isn't like you, Lysithea, and not in a good way.
And what, in your expert opinion, makes it so unlike me? All I did was end the battle in the quickest, most efficient way possible, which in turn kept damages to a minimum. If anything, you should be thanking me.
It worked this time, sure, but there was a good chance it could have failed too. You shouldn't leave things up to fate like that. If things hadn't gone your way, you could have lost your entire unit. You and your soldiers alike would be at the feet of the goddess right now. My point is, you need to make decisions based on strategy, not chance. I thought someone as smart as you would understand that.
Yes, that's enough lectures for today. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. But had my unit not rushed in, the battle would have dragged on for far too long. The fighting would have surely raged into the next day. We would have had to revisit our tactics entirely if the enemy changed formations at daybreak. And if things had gone south from there, it could have taken us more days further to finish the battle. I won't insist I made the right decision, but don't imply I didn't consider the possibilities. I was always fully aware that we could fail.
This conversation is making me realize the fact that despite the gameplay being as fluid as like, oh, this is just taking within the span of like minutes or so. In the actual game world itself, it's taken like possibly hours, maybe even longer into the day than just, you know, one single half an hour episode would possibly imply. I don't know why this conversation specifically opened up to the fact that that this is the absolute possibility that the game characters are seeing the whole gameplay loop through this, but this is also probably like episode 94 is that I'm making this realization. God, what a revelation.
But failure didn't even have to be an option. Sure, the battle dragging on would have had an impact on the war at large, but so what? In the grand scheme of things, your life is far, far more valuable than a few measly days of combat. Please, Lysithea, I need you to promise me you won't put yourself in danger like that again.
I'm sorry. I can't do that.
You know, it's not just your own life you're rolling the dice with. Every single soldier you command would die with pride by your word.
So, you're saying I fail as a leader? Yes, maybe I do. Well, feel free to remove me from my post if you don't think I should be commanding troops. That's wholly within your right. Do what you will. Until then, I'm going to do what I will. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Sheesh. I don't know what's up with her, but I can't help if she's gonna be that stubborn about it. Either way, it doesn't seem like she's changing tunes anytime soon. Guess I'll just have to do what I can to keep her safe in the meantime.
And heave...
Hello, Hilda. What are you doing?
Organizing our gear? What does it look like?
I know what it looks like. It just doesn't seem believable. You working, I mean. You never do that.
Well, the person who's supposed to be doing it is hurt, so I agreed to pitch in and help out.
But you always have others do your work for you.
Okay, slow down, pal. It's not like I run around asking people to take on work for me. I just let them do it if they want to.
No matter the particulars of the process, the outcome is the same. Regardless, it's admirable of you to take the place of an injured comrade without begrudging them. Oh, and to be clear, I'm not here to help. I'm taking a well-earned break right now. Plus, you seem to have a handle on things yourself.
Good old and just be like, oh, by the way, I'm not really here to help. I'm just here to help observe. That's about it. Good old and hot.
I haven't even asked you to help yet.
Not out loud, no, but your eyes tell a different tale.
Actually, I was thinking that if you had time for chit-chat, you had time to lend me a hand or two. But even I'm not enough of a jerk to ask a guy for help when he's on a break.
I am delighted you grasp the importance of rest. There are many out there who say the most unthinkable things on the subject.
You know, like literally everybody else.
Oh, Linhart, you're on break? Perfect. Then you can help me with this awful whatever that I'm doing. Do they even understand the concept of downtime? Or is every waking moment merely a chance to increase their own productivity? Break time is for breaks.
You're speaking my language on that one. Although to be fair, your life seems to be one permanent break. So I see why somebody might say that to you.
Indeed. Sometimes they even claim I sleep too much, which is completely different from taking a break.
Wait, how is sleeping not a break?
Very excellent question. Next question.
Alas, how unfortunate. It appears you and I will not be able to reach common ground on this matter.
Laying it on a bit thick, aren't you?
That reminds me of something. Did I not see the injured comrade responsible for this storehouse hauling things at the goods depot this very morning?
Sure did. He said he wanted to help me out, so I asked him to take over.
At which point he promptly threw out his back and left this particular task to you. Yes, well, I now understand your reason for working. And with that, good night.
Ugh, that guy really bugs me sometimes. It's like he thinks he's better than me or something.
They're not better out of the picture. I heard that, you know.
Ah, fresh air. Time to get out of here and shake things up.
Sneaking off in the dead of night again, Balthus. Is it too much to ask that you not break every rule in the book?
Yeah, hey, Holst. Sure is a pleasant evening for a little stroll, yeah?
You can't honestly believe I'd fall for that. You know I'm going to have to write you up for this.
You have to do what you have to do, I guess. Or you could just come with me. What do you say?
If you haven't noticed, I'm trying to help you. Oh, very well. I'll join you.
Thought so. An upstanding guy like you would never... Hold on, back up a sec. You're actually coming? You?
That's right, Balthus. On one condition. I decide where we're going tonight.
Fine by me. But what's your game here? You've never been one for bending the rules.
Make no mistake, I went through the proper channels to get leave to go off base tonight. For the both of us, actually.
Oh, okay. Wait, for me too? Alright, your turn to share, pal. Hard as it is to believe, there are only so many tales about the storied king of grappling, and you've heard them all.
Very well.
Alright, your turn to share, pal. Hard as it is to believe, there are only so many tales about the storied king of grappling, and you've heard them all. Twice.
The one time I thought it was almost done. It was the mid-word.
The truth is, Balthus, I'm gravely worried about Hilda.
Oh yeah? What's been going on?
Her behavior has been peculiar as of late.
She seemed fine when I ran into her today. You sure you're not just imagining things?
No, something is off. I'm certain of it. She's been giving me the cold shoulder.
Have you tried talking to her? You could ask what her deal is.
Of course I did. But whenever I try to broach the subject, she just walks away. I don't remember doing anything that would have made her so upset. What has happened to my darling little sister? Tell me, Balthus.
Don't look at me. I'm as stumped as you. Maybe she's just at that age where she wants some independence. Though she's still all, Balti do this and Balti do that with me, come to think of it.
Here I am, pouring my heart out, and you have the gall to brag about my sweet sister's attentions. Unbelievable.
You really lose your cool when it comes to Hilda, you know that? Let it be known that on this day, the mighty Holst, defender of Leicester, revealed his true colors.
I'd gladly give up my reputation if that's what it takes to get Hilda back to normal.
I don't think that's gonna fix whatever's going on with her, pal.
Oh, we're not about that. I forgot this is like a face wall map for a moment. Right where they wanted. Speaking of Hilda. I think we'll tackle that just before we go and tackle the main objective as usual. Capitalizing on the chaos caused by the Alliance and operates fans are waiting by visitors with impunity. As to be the bandit way, I guess. It's just how it is. It's just how it is.
Don't throw your lives away. Fall back.
I'll turn things around. No
What do you mean fall back? We're taking on bandits. The fuck you mean, says?
Lend me your strength.
Now is our chance. I'm here to.
Alright, you got that one.
let's
Go
do
ahead,
this.
God. That one
I'll
over
back you
there.
up.
I'm on it. No charge.
You got
I'll tag
that one up there. Yep.
Don't mind if I do.
Pop. Swoop. Yep. And was that one?
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
Gonna give it to these guys now.
Retreat is a vital strategy.
Shut up, fuck off. Get out of here.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
There we go.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
Time to get to the other side as quick as possible. Hopefully. Boom, boom, ba-dum. Ba-dum, boom, ba-dum.
I'm unstoppable.
That was fantastic work.
Jump, boop. Bop. Swoosh. Never mind, you got that. Now we do that. There's one, there's the other.
Can't let it end like this.
Apologies.
Can't let it end like this.
The other thing is there's an auction.
Let's give this a shot.
Phenomenal. They are doing the thing, which delays everything. Which means I have to go stop them. Because they are being a massive pain. You can fuck off.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
Am I? Yeah, I have enough. Okay, never mind. Let's just go back to where we gotta go. Hopefully in time.
Right on.
Doesn't matter if I get there or not, because you know, Mr. Propaganda was the last one we did today. Any possible second now.
I'm not still standing when the battle.
Any possible more. I'm gonna lay the inevitable by playing this animation.
Fight? I'm getting goosebumps here.
And there's that. Time for the annihilation of you.
Now, what spices shall I dress you with?
That's gross.
These people are simply begging to be heard.
We're not food, you know. You the food analogy was already enticing enough for me to get food later. It's just, you're making it even. You make me even want to get food more now than ever before. Like, yes, perish.
We should be good now. That was a close one.
We were not even struggling whatsoever here with a shot. S.
Your Excellency, I have a report concerning the movements of the Alliance army.
Go on.
Enemy troops throughout the Alliance have marched south and are now gathering on the north side of the Great Bridge of Myrden. The scale of their force is much larger than what would be expected of a defensive operation.
So it's come to this, has it? Who would have imagined that the Alliance would dare threaten my territory?
What do we do? Should we ask Edelgard to send reinforcements?
No. This isn't worth troubling Her Majesty over.
Are you sure? We lost an awful lot of soldiers when we were defeated at the bridge.
The main force of Her Majesty's army has been sent to the Kingdom front. It would be more trouble than it's worth to call them back. Besides, you remember that mercenary company that performed so well before? They're back with us.
You mean the one run by that Gerald guy? I gotta admit, they do seem to know their stuff.
In addition, we can expect reinforcements from that meddlesome ox woman. That should round out our numbers.
Well, when you put it like that, maybe we really can handle this. So what's next? We gonna crush them with a head-on attack?
We'll meet the Alliance army at Gronder Field. The area once used to stage the Battle of the Eagle and Lion will serve well. After all, it has already been trampled beyond use, and I doubt the enemy will go out of their way to burn our fields, given that they plan on seizing them.
I bet Holst will be part of the invasion force. He's the one who fought back all those Almiran armies. I've been dying to take him on.
You'll do no such thing. I'm going to face him myself.
But why? How do you know I can't take him if you won't even let me try?
The fact that you don't know only proves you're not ready to face an opponent like him. Besides, Holst is hardly the only foe we need to focus on. I doubt Count Gloucester was acting alone when he devastated the Imperial army. I'm sure the Alliance's leader, Claude, hatched that scheme. We need to be wary of him.
Claude, huh? Yeah, he did seem like a pretty crafty guy.
Tactics like that may work for some, but don't expect our house to come up with schemes of our own. We'll see through the enemy's tricks, and then quash them with our might.
All right, we're gonna crush their flimsy ploys with some good old-fashioned brawling. Let's do it!
General Nader, our troops are completely exhausted. Everyone's starving and we're running out of water.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to need you to bear it a little longer. If we don't ration our provisions, we won't have enough for the way back.
We didn't bring enough supplies for the journey back? What is Prince Shahid thinking?
I'm sure the only thing he's focused on is that fantasy of his, where he earns enough renown to secure his succession to the throne. He's so convinced he'll sup on the spoils of victory. He hasn't even bothered to prepare for defeat.
Well, that explains it then. I sure hope this battle ends the way the prince wants it to.
You and me both. If we win, great. But if we stumble here, we're as good as dead.
Why is His Majesty letting Prince Shahid do as he pleases?
His Majesty hasn't been himself since Prince Khalid disappeared. Khalid was always his favorite, you know.
Nader, the next batch of reinforcements will be arriving shortly. A force of elite troops, courtesy of my uncle. Rejoice!
Oh, even more reinforcements?
The size of the army is what decides most battles. And with me in command, it should be nigh impossible for an army of this size to lose.
Well, actually, advantageous terrain may be more important.
We can continue this later. March out to greet the new arrivals and get them into formation. I will go rally them afterwards.
And so forget them at the end of the game.
If only we could feast on lofty speeches. Then we'd eat like kings.
An army this size limits the tactics we can use. Ugh. They're going to think we're just a horde of barbarians. This is no fun at all. If only you were here, kiddo.
Right. Just take money on which this is. And post. That was enough. Okay. We picked out the most capable archers in the army and assembled them. We'll shoot for any target.
Amazing.
Wow, the fuck is so strong. Guess that means I can sit back and take up the wheel. Let me see what level 25. Okay. I'll go ahead and boost up to any levels that I need to before I take that on. Can I use combat arts, magical fulminaries to your this battle? That's fine. Battle of the game plus. It'll carry me. Hopefully. Smashing the way. Alright, that's one.
I will not see my family's good name sullied.
You go when I'm named NPC. I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not care, honestly.
My comrades after this.
Where do you think you're going, buddy? Get over here. There you go. Down you go. And away you go now. Nice try trying to dodge with that.
So this is
Just intent for that.
Sorry.
Just intent that was in vain, I guess. Trying to find words is so difficult there for just the slightest of moments.
No need to fret.
Pop.
All would be
Now I got
lost if I were to die
way to
here.
go in here to take you out because I can.
Hurry up and help me, you fools!
What do you think I'm trying to do?
Is that all we've got?
Pop.
All would be lost if I were to die here.
Alright, that's it. You leave them alone. And the enemy commander appears, so that means I don't have to fight any more enemies. Cool, phenomenal, awesome. Just a generic NPC.
Time to make a name for ourselves.
Followed also by that. Okay.
We can overcome any hardship, including this one.
Well, it's the person I need to go. Where are you? Perish.
I simply cannot thank you enough.
I am not going the right way. Shadow.
This place won't be a problem anymore.
We'll be in a good position if we can capture this stronghold.
You will not be capturing any stronghold today. You can fuck off.
Time to get going.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Out of the way. This is just the beginning.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. Just how strong are you?
Yes. Okay, there. That was a sign missing. That just suddenly appeared out of nowhere. Goodness gracious. For all that was the random sign missing that appeared out of fucking nowhere. Let me end this mission now. Please and thank you. Goodness.
We barely eked out a victory. I wasn't sure which way that would go.
We were perfectly fine, Leonie. Nothing bad is going to happen if we failed. Plus, since it was just a challenge mission. All the stuff. And you're going back go, okay. Oh, more stuff to tell, that's all. Can take the experience once, there's probably not mounted inside this, but oh well. Not like that's gonna matter when I have the power of money on my side to just level up units that I want to have leveled up at the most convenient of times.